Hey, what's going on everybody? Like Butter here, bringing you a Gears of War 3 commentary on Clock Tower, but this actually has a specific topic I want to talk about. This is kind of around the real talk-ish area, but I didn't want to make this a real talk because when I do my real talk series, I usually like to give you guys some advice, and this is kind of a opinion, conceptual kind of commentary. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my beliefs. Of course, this is kind of a touchy subject because we all have different beliefs about different things. So if there's some things you don't agree with me on, if you guys could just please keep your comments to yourself. And I mean, obviously, I want you guys to interact with each other and stuff like that. But when it comes to bashing someone else's religion, like I would never do that. Anyways, I am Catholic, which is a form of Christianity. And, of course, so I believe in God, I believe in all that stuff, but I do have my separate beliefs, and there are some things, like in the Catholic Church, that I don't believe in. I went to church a lot when I was younger, and I started to stop going because there's a lot of stuff that just didn't make sense to me that they were doing at the church. And anyways, but that's pretty much a side subject. But I want to talk to you about my beliefs in the universe. Now, I highly believe that there is a lot about the universe that we don't completely understand, such as forces and why things happen, why things are the way they are. Things such as like when miracles happen and stuff. I feel like it's not, a miracle. I feel like things happen for a reason. And that just pretty much brings me back to the whole fact where I believe that you can make your own destiny. Now, there's a lot of people that will, disagree with me about that, saying, well, you can't really affect what happens, whatever happens, happens. And, I have that kind of mindset sometimes, but I rather make something happen that I want to happen than, say, oh, well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, even though, my mom uses that saying all the time. But my mom, she's always right. I love her to death. But she is never wrong for some reason. Like, whenever she has a bad feeling about something, something always goes wrong. Whenever she has a bad feeling or a good feeling about something, it happens. And I've kind of learned to do this thing that I read this one book. It was called The Secret, and it talks about how you can make your own success just from positive energy, and how you can just kind of create your own future. And this has worked with, girls, this has worked with money, this has worked with anything. And when I started this YouTube thing, I think I had like 1,000 subscribers when I was starting my channel back up. And, I was just sitting there in my living room. I can still remember it to this day. And I was sitting there and I was like, you know what, like I really miss my YouTube. I really miss, doing what I love. And it was like 1 year where I just felt so empty not being able to do this every day. And so I sat there and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to work my ass off, and I am going to get back to the channel size that I once had and beyond. And I was like, you know what? I'm not taking no for an answer. And it was weird because like there's something inside of me that just knew that I was going to be able to, start doing this again. And I don't know what it was, but, opportunities started coming in one after another, such as my partnership, and I was just doing collabs with the YouTubers, and I just finally built my channel back up to what it used to be like, and now even bigger, as you guys can see. And, I feel like I did that myself. Now, I could have sat there and sulked and said, oh, well, I already lost a channel. It's not going to get me anywhere, stuff like that. But, that's just a small example of what you can do. And there's this book called The Secret where you can pretty much make your own future just by kind of kind of expecting it to happen. And it's kind of weird because in the book, and I listened to the tapes as well, it talks about how like you can, like if you believe something's gonna happen, it's already happened. The only thing that has to come about now is the actual physical part of it. And at first I was like, well, that doesn't make much sense, but I was listening to all the stories of people saying how like for example, it'd be something like, oh, well, if you want to, say, make a lot of money, then this one person, I think it was the guy who wrote the book for, I forget what it's called, like Chicken Noodle Soup for the Soul or something, I don't know, but you guys know which book I'm talking about. He was making like $800 a month off of his books, and he wanted to make more money. So what he did is he made a $100,000 bill, because that was his goal for the year. And he would sit there and he would wake up to it every day, the $100,000 bill, and he would like pretend that he was making $100,000 a month. And eventually it happened. And there's a lot of stuff that you guys really can't explain, where when you feel like something is going to happen, it happens, and you got that feeling that it's going to happen. I actually believe that you create that energy for the universe to give you what you want. And I know it's kind of a wacky belief, and it goes against what a lot of people believe in. I know I have a lot of realists on my page. People who, I don't know, like physics majors. Like when I was a physics major, pretty much everyone in my class was just, a realist, like thinking about stuff like the Big Bang Theory and just how like, ghosts don't exist. And fucking, I had one teacher that was like an atheist that like didn't believe in anything, and it was just kind of weird. I was like, wait, so you think we don't like die, or like when we die just nothing happens? And because there's a lot of teachers that I've had where they're like, oh, well, I don't believe in God, but I don't disbelieve in God, because there's no proof. They said that there's no proof that he exists, and that there's no proof that he doesn't exist. So like, some people are skeptical about it, but as far as me, I've seen too many things happen, and I know that there's an afterlife, and I just know there's something else out there. Like, it just doesn't make sense to why we would just be here, and have so much more capability in our brains and stuff than other animals, and it just makes sense to me. And that is a personal belief. Like, if there is people out there who are atheists or whatever, and you believe in what you want to believe in, of course, and that's how the world's set up. And like I said, I'm not trying to bash any types of religions or anything. I know like the main religion that usually clashes heads is like Christianity and like Islam and Judaism. And I don't know if you guys know this, but they all came from the same exact place. They all came from Judaism, and they're pretty much the exact same religions, which is kind of funny. That's a real big misconception. But the only difference in the religion is that, in the three religions, is that there are different messiahs or saviors, however you want to say it. I don't know why I said messiah, but I think Islam believes that it was Muhammad. Of course, Christians believe it's Jesus, and Jewish people don't believe that the person has come yet, but they believe that Jesus was a great man and stuff. So I wasn't really trying to get that far into religion. I was just trying to basically say that it is kind of against the religion if you think about it, but I believe highly, highly in positive and negative energy, and just being able to create your own destiny. And that's why you hear people like, rap stars and all that, they're like, or like, music artists, they're like, don't ever let somebody tell you can't do something. You can do anything you put your mind to. And it's so true, guys. Like, you really can do anything. Some, obviously people are better at some things than others. And, yeah, I was out of ammo right there. That sucked. But, you can create your own future if you so desire. And, right now I'm just kind of trying to live it day by day and see what happens. Of course, I'm trying to get my partnership back for this channel and stuff, so you're gonna be able to go it's gonna be a bumpy road, of course, but it's how you make of it. I could sit here and be sulking every day and be like, oh, my partnership's gone, I'm not gonna go anywhere with this YouTube thing, blah blah blah. And what is that gonna do for me besides just create negative energy? No, of course not. I'm saying, this is gonna get better. I'm doing anything I can to make the situation better than it is. Doing other things such as, making my Let's Play channel. I feel like that was actually a positive for me. So I do feel like maybe the copyright strike happened for a reason. Maybe, you know, branching out to a Let's Play channel is the best for me, you know, you never know. And we'll see how that goes. And by the way, that link will be in the description. Almost hit, while I'm doing this, almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys for that. And my White Knight episode has like fucking 15,000 views over there, which is crazy. I didn't think I would like pretty much double my subscriber base. But I think some of you guys are just, you know, waiting it out to subscribe to see, you know, what I'm posting and stuff and seeing if I'm going to be active. And, you know, that's completely understandable, but I'm just going to keep doing my thing. I'm actually going to have a White Knight episode out tonight, so make sure to look out for that. Or maybe even earlier, because I was thinking me and my friends want to go back to the casino this weekend because it's the last weekend before everyone goes back to school. And, you know, it'd be a good time and just get out and get away from the area and just, you know, like I said, had fun. But anyways, this commentary is wrapping up. I know this was a long one. I saved this file for Real Talk. I don't think it was even a great gameplay. I don't even know if we win, to be honest, but I just wanted to keep it because it gave me enough time to explain myself. And let me know in the comment section what you guys believe on regards of the, you know, the positive and negative energy thing. If you have any stories to tell me, that'd be cool as well. You know, like I said, the religion thing's pretty much all opinion. It's just like, you know, I kind of compare it to music in a way, because people, like, I see people all the time on montage just be like, oh my god, this song sucks. You know, this is stupid, like, and, you know, that's all opinion. There's no such thing as a good song or a bad song. Actually, I take that back. Rebecca Black's song was fucking terrible. But, you know, like, when you hear, like, somebody that's just not your style, and you're like, oh, this, you know, this person's terrible, and they're clearly good, you know, that's what I mean. But, you know, Rebecca Black didn't have any fucking, I don't think one thing rhymed in the entire song. But anyways, I just killed myself because my teammate actually walked in front of me right when I was about to shoot. A little miscommunication there, but he chainsaws the last guy for the motherfucking win. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I just want to make a little video talking about my beliefs. I know I'm kind of putting myself out there, but I really don't give a shit. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy, guys.